How is it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video. One of my wisdom teeth are coming in and it hurts like a beach. So I'm going to try to keep this video pretty quick. Today we have Rice or Nice Offerup edition. We're going to go on Offerup and we're going to be taking a look at some of these cars that look heavily modified. And I'm going to have you guys decide down in the comments, are these cars Rice or Nice? If you guys want to see tuner cars on Craigslist, let's get this video to 10,000 likes and I will do tuner cars on Craigslist. We will break down really sick builds, high horsepower builds that are up for sale right now. I have some good news. I got my first photos of the new JDM car in the States. I posted one on my Instagram. It is in the Minecraft theme though, so you can't really tell what it is. That's the whole point. And I got my Mustang back, so I'll be finishing up a video with that today, and that will probably be up tomorrow. Unless you guys get to 10,000 likes, and then I have to make tuner cars on Craigslist. Guys, just chill. Let's just chill and get the 10,000 likes after tomorrow. Anyways, let's go ahead and dive right in. First car, 2012 Subaru WRX, $16,500. Subaru WRXs are great tuner cars, but if any of you have ever owned them, you know they are a bitch to modify. Money-wise, they might not be so hard to work on, but money-wise, they are very, very expensive to get into high horsepower. This one on the exterior has a little wide body kit. It looks like maybe an aftermarket hood, probably carbon fiber. It's just wrapped or painted to match the rest of the car. We have some front canards and, of course, a gigantic wing off of the back. I like WRXs. I prefer WRXs over Evos. I know there's going to be jokes saying, you know, head gasket has left the chat and shit like that. Well, guess what? Evos have left the whole damn building. They ain't even here anymore, so be quiet. If I drove two the same day, then I can probably form a better opinion, but I've driven WRXs, stock WRXs, modified WRXs, and they are a lot of fun. The interior of this one has some bride seats. It has a little roll cage, maybe not a full roll cage, but at least a half cage, which would still save you. Paint splatter all over the dash, all over the plastic trim pieces. This is where it starts to get into the show car realm and less into the race car realm. Now, this alone doesn't mean the car is Rice. It looks like he did it because he's trying to make it into a show car and a race car. Putting paint splatter on your car isn't Rice. At least not on the interior. At that point, it's just a little bit of personalization. Anyway, though, underneath the hood, we see a big turbo on that boxer engine. Like I said, doesn't look like the most fun motor to work on, and at the same time, it doesn't look like it'd be very cheap to do this. I know a guy, I've been talking to him on Instagram, and he built his WRX, brand new one too, and it costed him a decent amount, and he's topping out at like 450 horsepower, 400 horsepower, which is a really fun amount on one of these cars. I guarantee that thing flies. But if you poured that much money into a new Mustang GT, he'd be well over 1,000 probably. But he did it right. He went and fully built the motor and did all that. So this one though, this one looks legit. Giant turbo just sticking right out in front of your face. Everyone loves that. And then back to the exterior. So based on what you've seen, what do you think? My thoughts. I think he's going for obviously a show car. I don't think he's going to race this thing too much. The wheel setup and the whole exterior and interior, it doesn't look like he's going to be hitting the track anytime soon trying to take this shit to its limits and see where it can break. This seems more like a show car that he has fun with on the streets every once in a while, but it is a very decent looking car. I wasn't a huge fan of the exterior at first with the wrap and the little wide body kit, but it's grown on me. The big wing, weirdly enough, goes with it. I know, it's weird. It weirdly goes with the car. I mean, we're used to seeing big wings on WRXs anyway, so it weirdly goes with it. And I'm going to have to give him a pass. Do I think this is Rice? I don't think it's Rice. I just think it's on the breaking point. I think he's done pretty much everything he could do to it. Anything more, I think, would be a little bit ricey, at least for the exterior. Like, if he had stickers all over it, oh yeah, then we'd be crossed well over the line. Anyway, though, this $16,500 WRX gets a pass for me. If you want to look at the description, you can go ahead and look at it. This ain't tuner cars though, so we ain't going to spend too much time on that. Anyway, Rubicon Jeep, 25K. Now, we haven't had too many Jeeps on Rice or Nice or anything like that, but this one we're going to see if it's a pavement princess or not. And by clicking on this first picture, I guarantee we're all going to form a very good idea of what this car is mainly used for. So for those of you that don't know what a pavement princess is, it's, well, this car is designed to go off-road. And if it looks like this thing just goes to the mall and back, well, then it's a mall crawler or a pavement princess. He ain't going off-road. He ain't getting dirty. He doesn't want to scratch his beautiful wheels. That's what you call a pavement princess. These cars are designed to have fun off-road. You can buy them and have fun, you know, on the streets and shit, but take them off-road every once in a while. Do something. This guy, though, based on that wheel setup, I'm betting he ain't going off-road. At least not on those wheels. The exterior of this car just looks like he tossed a bunch of random shit at it too. We got like a window visor right here. He's missing the whole rear end, which is cool. I like how you can do that on Jeeps. This looks like a single cab version. I'm not a huge Jeep guy. It looks a little funky to me. It almost looks like he tried to make it into that truck that they sell now. I hate that truck. Every time I see that truck in the wild, that truck just makes me gag. That truck is nasty. I don't like it. It looks way too long. It looks too boxy. It's nasty. This one though, yeah, it looks like he kind of tried to make that. I don't know if it's a custom thing or what, but I've never seen one of these look like this. It still looks weird to me. It almost looks like he chopped off part of the cabin, which he might have done, because I'm seeing like outlines for a door and shit, and he might have just straight up said, "Fuck it, no passengers. I ain't pick up no ladies anyways. I thought my mall crawler would get all the ladies, but no passengers today." These cars could be a lot of fun, and you don't have to do a lot to make them fun too. I'm not talking about street fun. I'm not talking about doing highway pulls fun, but I'm talking about having fun going off-road, going places that you wouldn't think a car could go. You don't have to do a lot with these cars to do that. This guy went and threw on some expensive looking wheels, very thin profile tires. Why would you do that to your Jeep? You just completely destroy the purpose of your Jeep. That's like literally throwing like 22-inch dub wheels on a Lamborghini Aventador. Imagine like 26-inch wheels on an Aventador. Completely killed the car. These aren't as bad. I've seen worse offenders here in SoCal. I've actually seen these lowered a little bit in SoCal. People are brain dead here, I'm telling you. Anyway, just based on what I saw, I'm going to go ahead and say that this guy is a Pavement Princess. It says it is a salvage title, which makes me believe that this is 100% custom and he just chopped that shit. Jeep guys, let me know down in the comments. I don't want to sound stupid and be dissing this if this is just a new model or something, but this shit looks custom to me. I don't think Jeep would make it look like that. Next car, 2005 Hyundai Tiburon. We're not going to spend too much time on this one. I just wanted to show you guys probably the ugliest body kit / car I've ever seen. Look at this. This is absolutely disgusting. That rear wide body fender has no business dragging up that far up the fender. It barely sticks out. What are you doing? This car is nasty. One of the ugliest cars I've seen in recent days. Oh, nasty. Okay, and he has the ESR. It looks like he has the reps. ESR makes a couple different types of wheels. They make forged wheels, and they also have a rep lineup or a three-piece lineup. I don't know which one these are, but based on this car, I wouldn't doubt that those are the reps. The interior, yep, nothing screams super sporty like an automatic Tiburon. Looks like he had plans on putting an air ride suspension kit on his Tiburon. And this guy is a Class A painter. If you can't tell, look at his exhaust tips. Beautiful overspray. Homeboy never heard of newspaper. Is that the same body kit? No. Okay, it is, but he's missing some pieces off of the new one. Okay, it's a different bumper. It looks drastically better right here. That front bumper on the other body kit looks like dog shit. This bumper looks far better. It looks far more familiar to a modern day car. This, disgusting. Why would you get rid of this one? This one is so much better. Yeah, like I said, we're not going to spend too much time on this. I just wanted you guys to see how ugly a car could be if you modify it the wrong way. And this is a prime example of it. That front bumper just looks nasty. Anyways, let's move on. Next car, 2006 350 Nissan Coupe stick shift. $10,000, dude. For $10,000, you better be getting low mileage, completely stock, not a scratch on the car. For $10,000 for a Nissan 350Z, not a scratch on the car. Let's take a look. I don't see any scratches, but I do see some other things that are hurting my eyes. Lambo doors. Let's see what he calls them. He calls them Lambor doors. Landbor doors, not Lambo doors, Landbor doors. So we have a Lambo door 350Z. It looks fine here. I mean, it's got some paisa-ass wheels, but it looks fine. And then bada bing, bada boom, the whole party comes on once the lights go out. Lambo doors weren't enough for this guy, you know. How many times a day do you open up your door of your car? Like twice, once to climb in, once to climb out. He needs something to flex 24/7, and neon underglow is just the thing. If you need to flex on people 24/7, get neon underglow. It will make everyone look at your car. Probably not for the reasons you want, but they'll still be looking. The booty, I mean, this shot right here looks kind of cool with the land. What does he call them again? Lambor doors. The Lambor doors here do look pretty fresh. Partly because it doesn't look like it's coming from the Nissan. It looks like it's coming from an exotic in front of it. But nope, that is the Nissan. The exotic 350Z Nismo too. Look at that. Oh, I don't see any Nismo bumpers on it though. So I don't know, partner. I think you're trying to fool us. Don't look like no Nismo I've ever seen. No, oh, it must be a Nismo. He's got the little seatbelt straps. Must be a Nismo. Yeah, $10,000. That's a bit of a high price for a butchered 350Z. Not to mention the ugly chrome grille you put on it too. You got Lambo doors, neon underglow, the ugliest wheels I've ever seen. all on this poor 350Z. You'd be able to save this 350Z too with some easy mods, but nope, not for $10,000. Ain't nobody gonna be paying that. Next car, 2013 Scion FRS turbo wide body. Drew, how can a turbo car be rice? Well, I mean, when you go and tack on every single piece of aero possible on your car, then things start to get a little bit questionable. Keep in mind, this is a little, what is it, an FRS? This is a little FRS. So the horsepower isn't really there to begin with. But then you go and bolt on every single piece of damn aero that you need. I don't know. Like I said, I want your guys' opinion on this. I don't know. I mean, you got the whole salad bar hanging off the back right there. Homeboy has the best seats at the Little League game. Just pull up in the car and sit on the wing. He also has a little form of defense too. Get too close and the rear canards are gonna cut you. Like I said, I just want your guys' opinion. Wheel setup and the wide body kit looks great. I think if he had this wheel setup with the wide body kit and the little ducktail, I think it would be a 10 out of 10 clean FRS. But instead, he went and bolted on all of these little canards and all of the little things, tiny little carbon fiber mirrors to make it look more aerodynamic, giant wing off of the back with, let's see how many forms of connection to the trunk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 connections to the trunk on an FRS. We're not topping out on this car. Like, it could be turboed all you want, but we ain't going past like 100 in this car. And if we did, it would take many, many seconds to get there. Like I said, the car looks fine. It's just all of the aero stuff that I have a problem with. Now, it's not my car, and I know people are going to be like, dude, who cares? Who cares? No one cares. That's the whole point. This doesn't matter. The fate of the earth isn't balanced in this video. I'm just talking. I think, personally, this car would look a bit cleaner if he removed maybe even just a little bit of all of this shit bolted onto it. Because, I mean, he's got 2 wings. Who needs 2 wings? Nobody needs 2 wings. If we saw this car and it was stock, he'd be flat out rice. But just because he tossed a turbo on it, does it make it okay? I don't know. Things I like about the car, the wide body kit is cool. The air ride is pretty sick for what he's doing. The R888s just always look mean. That's an aggressive looking tire. R888s are aggressive looking, and the wheels look fine too. They go with the car. I just wouldn't have put on all the stupid little aero things. Let me know, is this car rice or nice? You can have a different opinion from me. I think it's just a little bit too much. Just a little bit. If he had stickers, again, then it'd be well over the edge, but it looks fine. It's just a little bit too much. Like, this shit is slowing him down. He'd feel faster without all that. Last car, Acura Integra 2001. Back to the good old days of Spider-Man. Let's take a look. $4,000 sold. So we got not 1, but 2 forms of towing in the front. We got the classic tow strap, probably bolted right to the bumper. And we have the actual tow hook, probably cheaply bolted to the bash bar or something. To the rear, which wing was better, this one or the one bolted to the FRS? He also has a Type R sticker right here. I'll be the judge of that. Another tow hook. And a nice exhaust just coming off the rear. The rear end doesn't look too bad. If that wing wasn't there, the rear end would be pretty fine. Damn, and he really has to let everyone know he's got VTEC. Look at that, it's on the rear right there. The front end, oh, in the daylight too, I did not notice that it had a splitter up there. Look how aggressive that is. Looks really cute. Letting people know on the front lip that it also has VTEC there. He's letting it know that it's got some shit right here. He's letting everybody know, hey, look it, man, you don't want to mess with my car. I guess that does look like it has VTEC. I can't really tell from here, but looks like it does have dual overhead cams, so that is good. It's just the weird thing is underneath the hood, the thing looks like a pile of shit. This looks like the one I sold. I wouldn't be surprised. I doubt it is, but this does look like the one I sold. It had the same primered valve cover. But I don't see no VTEC markings on the actual housing there. So VTEC question mark? I don't know. Oh, with that wing, it looks so much better. Why didn't he just leave it with that wing? That wing looks astronomically better than the stupid wing he put on it. The wing he put on it straight up makes it look like a lawnmower now. Cool, he's got a harness bar with nothing on it. Nice. Come on, you can't tell me that doesn't look like a lawnmower right there. Look at grab right there. You could pull the tow hook to turn it on, you know. Wheel setup looks like classic Integra dog shit. Tire lettering, of course. What's a race car without tire lettering, right? Look at all the wind deflectors he has on it, dude. Holy shit. So we got a weather guard on the sunroof, and then we have a roof spoiler on the roof, and then we have another wing right here. How much shit do you need to push wind out of the way? Come on. Anyways, that one was certified rice. $4,000 for a bag of rice. You can go to Ralph's or Walmart and get it for a couple bucks. But if you want to spend $4,000 on some rice, just go to Offerup and you'll find some beautiful ricers. Look at that. Anyway, his description says he has the VTEC ECU. He has a B18, B1. Who cares? We're not going to read all this. He might have VTEC, he might not. Let me know down in the comments. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please let me know. Get this video to 10,000 likes, and we will do tuner cars on Craigslist. Subscribe to my second channel, and until next video, peace.